Wisconsin is home to nearly 70,000 farms across 14.5 million acres. And the federal government announced today new plans aimed to further help the agricultural industry. News 8's Eric Jacobson joins us now with more.
Mike, United States Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack was at the Westby Cooperative Creamery today to discuss ways to improve the dairy industry. Some of those plans include raising the price of dairy products, as well as highlighting the benefits of a new national trade agreement. And those plans could have an impact on your dinner table.
When it comes to cheese, the federal government says there's a national problem.
It's fairly clear that we've got a lot of supply and not as much demand.
It's why the Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack announced Tuesday that the Department of Agriculture is willing to purchase $20 million of cheddar cheese in order to decrease supply.
We think that that's one small way of providing some assistance to reduce over a period of time inventory levels.
Officials at Westby Cooperative Creamery say the announcement won't impact their business directly, but say area farmers could see a difference, which could also affect the costs at the grocery store.
It all affects milk supply. Excess milk going out there on the open market, anywhere from $1 to $5 under our cost. So that all goes back to the farmer, lower milk prices. So if he can take that product off the market, which will drive demand, help cut supply down.
Secretary Vilsack also touched on the agricultural benefits of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPP, trade deal, a hotly contested topic in the presidential campaign. A new report from the USDA says the trade deal could create an additional $150 to $300 million in U.S. dairy exports. With the uncertainty in the presidential election, as well as the future of TPP, Secretary Vilsack warns that the dairy industry could suffer if it doesn't pass.
The reality is that if this does not pass, then individual countries that are involved in TPP will begin negotiating bilateral agreements. And those bilateral agreements most often will not include the United States.
Farmers in Wisconsin say that trade deal is essential in creating a healthy farming industry.
We have to create other markets, locally and worldly.
Secretary Vilsack says the cheese purchased by the USDA will help assist food banks and other food assistance programs.
Thanks, Eric. Secretary Vilsack also spent part of his day campaigning for Hillary Clinton with Representative Ron Kind in La Crosse.